Hello everyone, this is SMPB1 here, and today, you can see the title, I am finally showcasing what I got for Christmas. Now, I would have done this earlier, but as I said in a previous video, which I don't remember which one it was actually, but I was having stuff that was coming later, which I did get some of that stuff, but I didn't get all of it, but like, it's getting late enough, and I'm only missing like 2 items, so I'm just going to showcase what I got for Christmas so far. So, we're going to start off from least exciting to most exciting, in my opinions at least. So, let's get to it. Kickstarting the video, we have a series of mushrooms that I ordered probably years after they were released, because I've seen them in plenty of videos over the last maybe 4 or 5 years. But here is a new red mushroom. A new small mega mushroom, which I honestly hate these because obviously it's not as big as it's meant to be. 2 shades of mini mushroom. Oh, I just dropped one. 2 shades of mini mushroom. Let the camera focus so you can see them hopefully. And if you're wondering the size, yeah, this is the size. A new 1-up mushroom. 2 shades of magenta / pink mushrooms. This one's kind of like a hot pink. A purple mushroom with which I might turn into the poison mushroom, a yellow mushroom, and a black mushroom. If you saw my newest BFMI video, this was used. This is probably my favorite new mushroom because, I mean, where else do you see a black mushroom? Probably because it doesn't exist. Next up, probably not as exciting to you guys, but definitely to me, which I will explain. A red and green shell, but the reason why I rank these higher than the others is because, one, they're very, very soft, they look very, very good, they're very decently sized for a green shell and red shell, and they are so goddamn squishy. I love how freaking squishy they are. But yeah, that's that. Next on my Christmas list, we have a fish stick plush. I'm not entirely sure if this is official or not, but it has the same tagging as the Lil Whoop and, what's it called, Peely plush. I got this because even though Fortnite's dead, it'll probably always hold a special place in my heart because of how much ridiculous amounts of money I spent on that game. But, yeah, here's a fish stick plush. I really love the articulation on his skin, or scales, whatever. I love how shiny it is, and it looks really good. If I had to complain, this plush is honestly kind of small compared to other plushes. I would hold on a sec, let me... Yeah, it's about the same height as Shy Guy, and I kind of wish they made it a little bit taller, but nonetheless, here's Fish Stick. And next up, we have a plush from a similar variation of its species, the Flopper from Fortnite Chapter 2. Again, I really love the articulation on the scales. I love how shiny it is again. And though I wasn't really a fan of plastic eyes, they honestly kind of look good on this because of how they pop out. But yeah, Fortnite Flopper. I think I lost it. Oh wait, no, it's still on here. Okay, I probably should have showed this one before the 2 I just showed, but here's a Among Us crewmate. Again, this is a very small plush, almost the same size as the mushrooms. It's even shorter than Wacka, surprisingly. And it's even shorter than Black Yoshi, surprisingly, if you ever seen my BFMI series. But yeah, here's a blue Among Us crewmate. I did order 4 other colors, being red, green, yellow, and brown. But for some reason they didn't come in the mail, despite them being from the same seller. But yeah. And also, another weird thing about this is, yeah, it's a squeaky toy. Next on the list is well, actually, wait, no, we'll get to that after this. From the same company as the shells, here is a jumbo blue shell. I could not find one with a small size. I don't even know if that exists. But this is from the same brand. It is very big, as you can see me attempting to hold it upright. But yes, this is the blue shell. And the reason why I got a blue shell is because I actually had something similar, but it's purple instead of blue for some reason. It was a knockoff blue shell that I thought existed at the time. So yeah, this is the blue shell plush. Next is 3 third-party characters that are from a series very inspired by, well, that inspired me to make BFMI, I should say. But here is Leafy from Battle for Dream Island, or BFB, whatever you prefer, Jack and Jellyfy. Leafy looks pretty accurate, although if I had to complain, it would definitely be about how big Leafy is. and probably how easily the arms could be rippable, but it's not as bad as the fiery plush, which I also got, because the limbs and felt are different on this one. The leafy was a lot fluffier, but this feels, I don't know how I would really describe it, but it's not the same type of fluffy. It's more of a feltish kind of roughness, but the body is still very fluffy, which still makes it a good plush, a good enough plush. And lastly, I also got Fiery Jr. These aren't actually my plushes. Test Dummy ordered these because he really likes that series too, and I have a limit to the amount of things I can get, obviously. So he got these 3, and the reason why I ranked Fiery Jr. up higher is because his limbs are actually a decent size compared to his tiny twig limbs that are 100 times less the size of his body, when his limbs actually kind of match how it is in the show. Not much else to say. The limbs are fluffy, the same fluffiness as Leafy. They're not the same roughness as the original Fiery plush. So yeah, here's Fiery Jr. Next up, we have King Koopa Bowser. Despite this being released a little while ago, I just now got him because I wanted to get more Mario plushes, but they stopped making them after a while ago. They made a bunch of enemies in 2014, and that's mainly what I go for, and they've barely made any since. And I know this is third party, but there's no other plush of King Koopa, and if it looks good, then it's worth buying, right? So yeah, and I wouldn't necessarily call it a fake. I would more so call it a third party, because it honestly doesn't really deserve to be called fake, because it's not really faking any other King Koopa plush, because there isn't any other King Koopa plush. So yeah, it can't really be a fake. I would just call it a third party plush, but it still looks really good. I like how it's a lot fluffier and squishier than the rest of the plushes that this company makes, like the Bowser, the Dry Bowser, and the Dark Bowser. So yeah, this might be one of my favorites, maybe besides Dark Bowser, out of the company's collection. And no, I am not buying Crack-A-Letta Bowser. Next is yet another third-party character. Here we have Blitz from Helluva Boss from Vivizipop, or Vizipop. I don't remember how to pronounce the YouTube channel name. But here's Blitz from Helluva Boss. Here's the tag. You can buy it on Shark Robot. That's the website they use. I don't know if they made it or not. But yeah, it is a very, very vulgar series. So if you watch my channel, then you probably might want to check it out. It's really funny. They just started their series after they released their pilot like a year ago. But yeah, here is Blitz. Next up is a custom plush from Plants vs. Zombies. This is the first time I bought a Plants vs. Zombies plush in a long, long time. Here is Nightcap from Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. The game that basically brought down Plants vs. Zombies altogether, because no one likes pay-to-win games. But here we have Nightcap. It looks really nice. I love the cap. I love how fluffy it is inside. I love the stuffed band that surrounds it. I love everything about it. It's just obviously that it's definitely way too big for its size. The seller that I buy from used to make like small plushes, but they're starting to make them extremely big now, which I don't necessarily enjoy. I mainly just buy them for display now because of how big they are. If I ever were to use them in a video, it's because they're actually their size that they're meant to be. But yeah, here's Nightcap. If I ever use Nightcap in a video, I'm probably gonna make it a boss. So yeah, this is Nightcap. Next is a Pokemon. Here we have Rayquaza, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I really love Rayquaza. I love the stickers on the whatever you want to call these things. I love the body. It's bendable all over the place. I love almost everything about it. The reason why I said almost is because there's one thing that throws me off, and that is the mouth. It looks great everywhere else, the arms, I love the body, but just the mouth, because I hate mouths that are like wide open, because usually the stuffing will pop out the inside of the mouth. So that's why I prefer it when there's like plastic or cardboard in them, because it like keeps them closed. Because it always just looks so ugly to me. I hate mouths that just make the roof of the mouth pop out. But nonetheless, here's Rayquaza. Oh, god damn it, tripod. Now we're getting to my favorites of my Christmas collection. Next up, oh, this is actually a difficult choice to make. Yeah, I'm not thinking about this beforehand. I'm gonna have to go with the Half-Life 2 headcrab. I don't actually play Half-Life 2, but I mess around with my friends in Gmod, and we like to start alien wars at times, and obviously we'll have a lot of these guys. So that's the main reason why I bought the headcrab. But yeah, here's the headcrab. Top of the headcrab. Bottom of the headcrab. The bottom honestly looks very artistic. And yeah, the arms are bendable. Next up are two very rare and, in my opinion, a bit overrated plushes. But I got them because one of the plushes I have currently is a very version compared to the one I have and I'm about to show. We have the official Mario Party 5 Peach and Toad. So, yes, these are very real. Yes, I got them from a bid. And I got them for a price of $80, which is honestly a good deal for two Mario Party 5 plushes, as there's plushes like Mario and Luigi and Bowser that go for like $200 each. But Peach, very flimsy, and Toad. Toad looks really good, but I'm definitely gonna stick with the Toad I have now, the Goldie one from the Wii set. But very, very smooth on Toad. The shoes aren't smooth. Beanbag butt. And then we have Peach, who has no beanbags. Very puffy dress. The only thing that's annoying about this plush is that these things up here, they keep flapping up. But it's honestly no big deal. I got these plushes in good enough condition compared to others that you might find. So yeah, that's Mario Party 5 Peach and Toad. Up next is yet another custom plush from the same seller as the Nightcap, although this character actually fits its size and is very underrated because it's only been in one game and about to be in two actually within the next month. Here is Conkdor from Super Mario 3D World. Hold on, maybe it could get a better view. Okay, there we go. So here's Conkdor. He is a bird ostrich with a turtle shell. In the games, whenever you get near him, he'll try to peck down to whack you. Yes, the neck is bendable. From Super Mario 3D World, one of my all-time favorite games. And compared to other plushies, hold on, if I can find Shy Guy again. Here is Shy Guy compared to Conkdor. Conkdor is very tall, but that's how he is in the game, so I'm very happy with this plush. I love the plastic in his eyes. I love how he is very stuffed in his shell. It is very hard to switch. And another fun little feature about him is hello there. There are two plushes left that I haven't shown yet. If I can get the camera back to how it was. Okay, so the last two plushes that I have not shown yet. My second favorite plush out of my Christmas bundle. We have Xurkitree from Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm not really sure what game this is from. I really love the design on Xurkitree. It looks very, very good all over. It's very fluffy. It's very smooth. It's bendable all over the place. The legs, the tail, the arms. The only thing that gets annoying is that when plushes come in packages like this, flimsy parts like these would always get bent. Like these wires that are hanging out of them. And like the hairs behind Conkdor. Although it's still a very, very good plush to have sitting on your shelf. And again, it just looks so goddamn good. But yeah, here is Xurkitree. Lastly, but most certainly not leastly, but certainly not the worst. Here is Metal Mario, the All-Star official medal. Well, I mean, the World of Nintendo is official, but it definitely doesn't look as good as this. But yeah, All-Star Metal Mario we have here. I know I have the other one, but I can't just not have this plush. It is so nice. It is a perfect size. It's the perfect gradient and color. And trying to use the most big brain words I can find right now. But it just looks so goddamn good. It is very similar in height to many other Mario plushes. It has beams in it like most other plush. It is very, very shiny as what it's meant to be. And it is very, very smooth and very satisfying to feel, especially the buttons. But yeah, here's the official All-Star Metal Mario. Get an up-close view of it. Yeah, it is very, very nice. This is my favorite plush out of my Christmas bundle. despite it being not very rare and not very old, as it literally came out like a couple months ago, along with that new Dry Bowser. But yeah, this is the All-Star Metal Mario. I'm very happy to have this in my collection, and that completes my Christmas 2020 collection, which, well, actually, no, it doesn't, because I still have stuff that's coming in the mail, but that completes it for now. So, this is my entire collection. If I could just take that off the tripod. Is it a Metal Mario? This is my 2020 Christmas collection. I will see you all next video.